What is up, my YouTubers? It's Jenny, and it has been a little bit since my last video. I did miss yesterday, which was Monday, for my mommy vlog, so hopefully I can upload this today, which we'll call it Talk Tuesday. All right, to catch up with my life, a lot, and I mean a lot, has happened since my last actual vlog, mommy vlog, whatever. If you hear anything in the background, well, the kids are playing with their blocks and their Legos. They're building lots of towers, and Bailey is trying to crawl up on the Lego table. So yeah, that's what they are doing. I am in the bedroom right now because it's quieter. I don't have Mickey Mouse in the background, and I won't get copyrighted. So, without further ado, I have my list on my side. Sorry, I thought somebody was going to cry. Anyways, I have my list on my side that you guys can't see that I will write in the description, obviously, but we're just going to jump right into it. So, first thing on my topic is mold. And if you can guess what that means. So I was outside one day and I was looking at our trailer and the discoloration, and I thought, well, it's probably just like the pollen and stuff. We just have to power wash our trailer off and it will go away. Until it dawned on me that on the inside where the walls are starting to buckle, that's probably where the water over the years has gotten into our roof and is now in between the wall and the siding, and we probably have mold. And with that being said, it's because our gutter on our roof has been rusting off since God knows when. So, yeah, all in all, long story short, we are now working on getting a double wide, or I wouldn't say working on getting one. I have been extensively looking online. I've been stalking the websites. Me and Mom did go into a place where she got her shed to ask them the questions. I got the application. I filled out the application. We just haven't had the chance to go back to the place or any of the places and ask all the questions we need to ask. Because I have to ask all the questions about permits and everything. Because I have to find out what they do on their end and what I have to do on my end to get all the permits. Then I have to go either call the permit place or go down there and ask them all of the permit questions and how much they cost, so I can figure out a total amount of what we need to save. I did try to apply for a USDA loan. I have not heard back from them, so I don't know. Moving forward, our oven. So I was cleaning the oven, and something had fallen between the oven and the the counter, and I don't have those little counter, where those things are that fill in the gaps. So I had to move my oven. Sorry, I hit my laptop. I had to move my oven to get between the counter so I can get the object out. I think it was like one of my favorite knives that I like to chop things with. But anyways, as I was moving it out, I decided to clean out behind it. So I don't know if me moving it out or me pushing it back had done something, because now there's code on our oven, which you saw in my previous video with all the the video pictures and videos. Yeah, so I don't know. We tried to look up the code in the book, and it just says called serviceman or person, we could take the paneling off the back of it and see if we can fix it ourselves, which the book says, or we can find a YouTube video that says it. It looks like it's a simple thing. Either the wires got loose or it's a sensor code. Either way, it says what we could do it. Have we done that, or have I done that? No. So we were going to call a serviceman. I know I say serviceman. I'm sorry, that's just the way it's spelled. Service person. How about that? Anyways, we were gonna call one. Money got tight. I'm sorry, I'm playing a game too. So if you see me keep looking down, I'm playing a game. Anyways, so we're gonna do that, and it just didn't happen because we needed the money to go other places. So we don't have an oven, so that's been fun. I've been hence cooking things in the air fryer. Pizza. So you wonder now how pizza. All I do is I microwave the pizza just to defrost it, then I cut it in half. I put it in the air fryer to crisp it up. Cookies I have not made yet. I'm waiting, but everything else can be made in the air fryer. My dryer. So as you saw in the previous video with the pictures and videos, my dryer decided to spaz out. Oh yes. So we have one dryer that went. We got our spare dryer out of the shed, hooked that up. That went. I swear my property must be cursed. I really think my property is cursed. So Mom decided to buy us a brand new dryer from Lowe's, and I love this dryer. It's a very simple dryer. I just wanted the simplest dryer. I don't care about all the codes. Hi. I don't care about all the fancy, steaming options or anything. I just wanted the 3 knobs. I just want small, medium, large, or, cool to like delicates. I don't need 5,000 buttons and everything. I just like the simplest thing. So we have a new dryer. But since we didn't have a dryer and we are potty training, oh, you can imagine, it has been fun with laundry piling up because they would accidentally pee the bed. And even though we have, I call them piddle pads, they're not paddle pads, they're training pads on the bed. You still have to wash the sheets, you still have to wash the underwear, you still have to sleep the underwear, clothes. So it's been, it was interesting. It looked like I had like a month's worth of laundry saved up, but, yeah. Anyways, moving on. All right, moving forward, I had to adjust. I had to take the kids outside. Anyway, so my mom's tiny home. It's on her property, but nothing has been done to it yet. It's going on, I think, about 4 months now. We just haven't had the money or the time to get to do it. First thing we need to do with it is put blocks underneath it. We have to jack it up, and we say we because it's cheaper for me and Jim to do it. So we have to jack it up, put the blocks underneath, and then that's the first step. But there's a giant beehive underneath it, so we have to get the bee spray, spray it at night, wait for them all to die, and then go from there. Next step is digging a trench from her home to our breaker box so she can hook up electricity. So once those 2 things are done, then she can move forward with everything else. So that's still on hold. And yeah, filming. So there I have spent plenty of times where I've wanted to pick up a camera or even my phone and film like everything, a day in my life, everything. It has been so chaotic. I personally, since I'm still a newbie at filming and I've never done the mommy vlog family life thing, it is hard to pick up a camera all the time or to film what you want or edit what you want. Editing is not the problem, it's just filming. Like this video here, it's literally taken me this long to sit down and finally film a mommy vlog where I've actually had a quiet moment or enough time to film. So yes, kids understand, and people who actually do family vlogging, let me know, please, because it's hard. My mental health, yeah, yeah. We'll save that for a different video. And I'll put a little star that we'll talk about mental health later. Bailey is gonna be 9 months on May 14th, and I hear a little kid. Hold on. All right, so Bailey is going to be 9 months old on May 14th. She is in teething mode. She has popped 1 tooth. It's not fully in yet, but she has her bottom right side is almost fully in. The bottom left side's coming in, and I think she has 2 top teeth coming in. So she's right on the mark for that. She's definitely gaining weight. She eats literally everything that you can possibly give her. She eats, or that she's allowed to have. She loves food. Broccoli apparently she likes, which is kind of interesting because Trenton loves broccoli. We did get a lawnmower that finally works. It's a 0 turn. I mean, you guys saw the video, so you guys know. But currently, to add to everything else, currently, one of the belts broke. So he has to get a new belt. So our lawn is growing super fast because it just rained for a week straight. So yeah. But we do have a lawnmower that works. The truck and the trailer. So we got a trailer. Yay. So we can actually take all the stuff in our yard to a dump or waste industries or something like that. That will be phenomenal when we do that. Trim's truck needed some work, and it's just not in commission right now. So we're working on that. And once we do that, then we'll have a truck, a trailer, and everything else. So it's been really fun because he's been driving his work truck because he doesn't really need to go anywhere. But when we do need to go somewhere, it's kind of like we have one vehicle, so it's kind of annoying. But at least we have a vehicle. I know, I shouldn't complain. At least we have a vehicle, and at least we have another vehicle, so I shouldn't complain. But living out in the country, and when you need to go somewhere, especially if you forget something at the store, or somebody went to the store, but there's something that I don't know. So it's just hard. Taxes. So here's a fun thing. So if you live in Pender County or around Pender County, or if your county wherever you guys live, has done this before. Property owners, all taxes in Pender County. I don't know. Wait, correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know if it's the whole state or if it's just Pender County. But as far as I know, it's just Pender County. Um, all the property taxes values have skyrocketed. So people who were paying like dirt cheap, like mortgages or not insurance, interest, or I guess insurance, has now tripled or quadrupled. We just got a property assessment or land value. I don't know. They gave us something in the mail that said what our property is assessed at. It was like 156, almost 157. Um, and that's funny. It is over 2 acres. It's not really in a flood zone, but I laughed at that. I'm like, hey, we can cash that in and then move out of this place. No, one, we're not going to do that. Two, we would not get nearly anything for that, unless we like clean up the yard really, really well. But so yeah, that's fun. Luckily, I own this property outright. So that means I don't have a mortgage. I don't have to worry about anything. But the taxes alone have skyrocketed. So our taxes, we're trying to figure out how to pay that right now. Early is full on teenager. I'll save that for I'll put that in the mental health video because that's a whole different topic on its own. I might actually save some of these topics for part 2 of the video, which will be next week, because I don't want this video to get too long. So the kids' bedtime routine is very interesting. It takes them 2 hours to fall asleep. We try to get them in the bedroom at 8 o'clock, and we try to get the TV. Yes, I know. I could just hear this now. The TV. We try to turn it off by 8:30, and we try to have them fall asleep by 9:30 if we can. Isabel's the hardest one to get to sleep. She wants to play. She does not want to sleep. So that has been interesting. Jim has to lay with the girls in their bed to put them to sleep. It's mostly just Isabel. She just won't sleep without him. And then Trenton whines all night because he wants him in our bed because Trenton still co-sleeps with us. The girls have their own bed. Trenton still co-sleeps with us until we get grandma's home. But yeah, it's been interesting because it's taking them forever to fall asleep. We've kept the same routine since like they were born pretty much. So it's nothing new. But yes, I know. No TV an hour before bed, or I know. We're working on it. But right now, this is what we are doing. We're still trying to figure it out. Especially with Bailey now. Bailey, who is more awake, more curious about what her siblings are doing. If they're awake at night, unless she is just like flat out like worn out from the day or teething or whatever, then she wants to be watching her siblings run around the room at nighttime, which is great because then she'll fall asleep when they fall asleep and wake up when they wake up. But it is kind of hard too. Especially when I put her down first and then they're running around and she's trying to sleep. But yeah. Diapers and binkies. So this is we are finally full blown potty training mode. Full blown potty training mode, meaning we have not bought diapers in 2 weeks for the triplets at all, which is a huge feat. We don't even buy the pull up nighttime ones. No diapers whatsoever. We have cloth diapers, but no diapers. They have underwear. They love wearing their underwear. Millie especially loves her underwear. Obviously, they're going to have accidents. We only had 2 incidences where they peed in their bed overnight, and Millie has peed. It's so cute. She will actually now get out of bed, stand on our rug. I think in the morning she'll stand on our rug to try to wake us up or whatever. Not wake us up, but like say good morning because we wake up and she comes over and she says good morning. But she'll pee on my rug. She'll take off her underwear and then she'll get back in bed because sometimes it takes us a minute to get up. Or if I say go wake up daddy and he's asleep. Yeah. So there has been accidents. We have been going through white vinegar and baking soda like crazy because you need to soak anything that has pee on it. I soak them until I have enough to do, or I hand wash them because sometimes I'm not going to do laundry every single day just for like a tiny bit. So I have to soak them before I hand wash them, which is also annoying, which also is a neat thing. But they're getting a lot better. The biggest thing right now is when they put their underwear on and then take it off outside. So now we have underwear and t-shirts all over the yard that I have to go sometimes during the daytime and pick it all up. Jim's home, yes, he will go out there and pick it up. But when he's at work, then but yeah, I'm going to leave this vlog here. I have a few more topics. I'm sure I'm going to add topics. But for now, that's all. So if you have any questions, comments, thoughts, or concerns, you guys can list those below. Also, part 2 will be next Monday or Tuesday. I apologize. And you guys stay awesome.